Live. Welcome back to the Rice Bowl channel. So, I think I'm having problems with my lighting situation right now, and my voice may sound a little bit weird. And you got to understand, it's what 11:30, 11. It's very late right now. I just got off work. I got off of work actually, and spoke with my mom a bit. And I don't know if the audio is coming through. You could tell me if you could just let me know in the chat right now if the audio is coming through. I'd appreciate that. But tonight we're going to do the first cooking live stream. And you may be like, how is that going to work out, Rice Bowl? You're barely here. Wait, this is the light, by the way. This is the light. But you may be wondering like, how's that going to work out, Rice Bowl? You're barely talking. You're whispering into the mic. But I just want to know, like, before I move into the kitchen, are you guys able to hear me talking to the mic at this audio, or is it a bit soft? If you could just let me know in the comments down below, I'd appreciate it. And then we can move on to the kitchen and we're going to be making Okonomiyaki. Woohoo! That was a bit cringe tonight. I'm just going to try to set up this light as I wait. Maybe up here. Yeah, up here maybe. If I put it up here, it blocks the view counter, it blocks the likes, but and I'm scared it's gonna damage the camera in the back. But yeah, we're just gonna quickly make some dinner, okonomiyaki, as stated in yesterday's video, and then yeah, we're gonna just talk a bit, and it's gonna be that. So, oh yo, what's up, Jude of Palestine? What's up? Could you just let me know if the audio is coming through though? I would like if anyone could let me know if the audio is coming through, cause I can't talk too loud. The people in the house are asleep. Are you able to hear? Spam one in the chat if you could hear. If not, I'm gonna have to change the settings. Audio is good. Thanks so much, Patrick. And I just want to know. It's good. Okay, okay. We're gonna go make dinner then. But just before that, right now I'm just in a room with doors, so it's okay. But the kitchen doesn't have doors, so I can't talk too loud. So I was just wondering, if I talk at this level, is it a bit too soft? Like, is this too soft? This level, right? Like, if I speak louder than this, I'm scared to wake everyone up. So I just want to know, is this a bit soft? Is this level of audio right here? If you could let me know in the chat, I'd I can hear perfectly fine. Okay, perfect. So I don't know how many people are watching right now because the light. Okay, so we have 4 people in chat. That's wild. Okay, so I'm gonna just put it right here, and I can hear fine. No, we can. Yo, what's up, Stefan? Thank you so much. Thanks, Jude, for the info. So let's move to the kitchen, and we're going to be making dinner tonight. So I already got the stuff ready to go here. We got the cornstarch. We got the. It's a bit quiet. Okay. What about now? It's a bit quiet, and we got a bit of salt. But yeah, right now I can't talk too loud because there's it fixed itself. Yeah, because we lost connection right there. So I'm just gonna set up the camera and we're gonna make dinner. Yeah, his family's sleeping. Exactly. All right. Just the camera's gonna be shaky a bit because I'm adjusting the tripod. What's up, Zach Rocks? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Hey, for those who are just joining now, I'm just trying to adjust my camera right now. Just stay with me one more minute and we'll be back. Alright, we're back now. We're back now, so we're gonna start making dinner, I think. Yeah, thanks so much. Take my time. Alright. So I just want to make sure. Okay, everything seems good. So the first thing we're going to do here, I don't know if this kind of sounds like ASMR for you guys or what. I don't know, but the first thing we're going to do is get the chopping board and the knife ready. I'll chop the food. I have to chop it fast. It's going to be a bit loud, but yeah, hopefully you'll see for yourself. You guys will see for yourself. Yo, what's up, JHE? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. And for those who are just joining the stream now, I can't talk too loud because my mother's sleeping upstairs and it's almost midnight, so I don't want to wake her up. Hey, that's wild. There's 20 people in the stream right now, which is wild. 28. That's crazy. So for those who are joining right now, we're going to be making okonomiyaki. You could think of it as a savory pancake, and today we're not going to be using flour. A girl that I used to work with taught me how to make this. She was reduced calorie diet. I think she was trying to become a model, something like that. And hey, how's it going, Takami or Tanakami? Hope you're doing good. Suit Silent Library. But yeah. So this is not an ASMR stream or anything, but as I explained, my mother's sleeping upstairs, so I can't talk too loud. But instead of flour today, we're going to be using this fécule de maïs, in English, cornstarch, to bind everything together, and eggs. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut the cabbage. And you could let me know if it kind of sounds like ASMR. cabbage is good for the digestion. Tell me about it. Stuffed cabbage. That sounds good actually. Maybe in a future video. But today it's gonna be okonomiyaki. Oh, thank you for the knife skill compliments. But yeah. So we're gonna do that again for the second half of the cabbage right now. So we got the cabbage just like that, and yo, music man 47's a long time viewer. Huge. Yo, I don't know. I wonder who that is. I wonder who that is. Patrick Kermit and bro cutting like a pro. Yo, I've worked at we could talk about this after, but I've worked at I think five different restaurants slash fast food establishments. So you know the knife isn't something I'm foreign to, as you could say. But anyways, I'm just going to quickly wash the cutting board and let me know if you want me to talk about that, by the way, or if it's just boring. I don't have to. But we're going to talk about that while I eat. But I'm just going to move. How do you say? I'm just going to wash this cutting board, move it out of the way, and then we're going to cook this cabbage up. We're going to we're going to add the dry ingredients now: salt, pepper, MSG, and cornstarch. And we're gonna finish this off with, yeah, I seasoned the mic. That's why. So I had to move the stuff out of the way. We got two eggs. And now all we gotta do is, yo, JC, what's up? So I'm just whispering a bit right now because my parents are upstairs sleeping. My mom's upstairs sleeping. So when this is done cooking, I'm gonna move it downstairs. We're gonna talk loud, have a nice live. But yo, this is an Esther situation. Thank you so much. But yeah, right now this is what we have in the bowl: cornstarch, eggs, and this and that. So I'm just gonna mix this up. We're gonna cook it off, and then we're gonna have dinner, I guess. Yeah. So what time is it for me? It's Okay, recap of the ingredients. We got cabbage, we got two eggs. We got like six leaves of cabbage, two eggs, MSG, salt, pepper, and cornstarch. But no QP mayonnaise today. I'm not a mayonnaise fan, but we're gonna cook this off right now. All right, so we're gonna cook this off really quickly. And yeah, I'm keeping an eye on this, and we'll flip it when it's ready, and then just so you could take a look. It's like this right now. And the problem with doing these like cooking lives is when I make the that oven vent seen better days, yo, tell me, yo, that oven vent, we have to deal with that oven vent at some point. Fever Dream, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Other shorts YouTubers are probably going to try to say, oh, our videos are so aesthetic, but it's not real, I'm not going to show it again for those who are, that's it's going to give you nightmares, but that oven vent is not represented. That oven vent is reality, okay, folks. But I think we're coming to the big flip now. Yeah, we just need to wait a little more. Your shorts have a homely aesthetic, Ace. Thank you so much. I just try to show reality, be transparent, that sort of thing. But yeah, let's get to, okay. Let's just give this one more minute. We'll flip it. If I fail, I fail. If it's a success, it's a success. We could spam one in chat after, and get a one rally going in chat. But yeah, this is the problem of doing live streams when also making what I eat in a day videos. I'm not going to be able to film this for the videos. I need like a second camera or something, a second phone to do live streams, to do videos. I don't know, because I'd have to basically stop the live stream and like it would destroy all the momentum. So I have to film like what I'm eating with a camera, I guess. But I just had a Lars bar. I'm not too sure, peanut butter and dates and salt, before like starting this live stream to energize me up, to give me a buzz a bit. And not gonna lie, those are pretty delicious. But yeah. That being said, we're going to we're going to flip this soon. I used to binge watch all your short videos at night after a long shift at work. I haven't seen your videos in a while. Yo, that's wild. Thank you so much. Cause I used to binge. Okay, wait. I used to binge just like YouTubers that I used to binge watch at night after long shifts. So it's just crazy that like someone is doing that to me. Like it just feels weird. But thank you so much. It means a lot. But we're gonna get to the big flip now. But um flipping stuff in a pan is overrated though. Like it's an important skill to have. And when I first started cooking back when I was maybe 14 years old, I was very nervous to flip stuff in the pan because I didn't want to spill everything everywhere. But if you know if ever there's demand, I might make a long video on how to flip stuff in a pan because clearly it's something. Clearly it's like people are impressed when they see people flip stuff in a pan, but it's not that hard. And when you try it for the first time, it's not that much like culinary experience, cooking knowledge. It's like a bit intimidating. So who knows? Hey, banana, how's it going? How's it going? But thank you for everyone who spammed one in chat. We're just waiting for the food. And for those who are just joining in and wondering why I'm talking so softly, it's because my mom's upstairs right now, and I don't want to wake her up. It's midnight, as you could see right here. 11. Okay, that was clickbait. It's not midnight. It's 11:58. So I can blah 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 too loud. So that's okay. We're just gonna have a more laid back live stream maybe. And but don't worry. In a couple of minutes, I'm gonna put this on a plate. We're gonna just film a quick segment for my YouTube Shorts, what I eat in a day video, and then we'll go down and we're gonna be talking loud and proud. But your videos remind me of my country back overseas. It's comforting. Ace, thank you so much. Um, I never I never thought about making these videos comforting or anything like that. I'm just filming, but I get a lot of comments like that, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it because if you're just making videos, you don't get views, you don't get comments. So it's a bit meh. But when people are actually watching, it's that's something else. They're leaving comments. Because when I started YouTube, no one was commenting, no one was watching, and it wasn't on this channel or my last channel that people are starting to figure out. It was on my first channel. Yeah, that's right. The first channel I made back in 2010, 2011. When I was a little kid, no one was watching. It took me 6 months to get 1,000 views, and it's pretty amazing because when I do like a 4 hour live stream, there's like 3,500 of you people who tune into the streams, and that that would have been unheard of for me back in 2010, 2011. Hello, Rice Bowl. Have you ever tried poutine buffalo from McDonald's? It's really good. Je suis québécois, Chris de Montréal. No, Dan, yeah, I've never tried poutine. I've never tried poutine, nor have I ever tried buffalo chicken, nor have I tried the poutine from McDonald's. So yeah, um, definitely something to try if the money comes in, but a little bit over my budget. Poutine it's pretty pricey, and I don't want to clog my arteries just yet. But shout out to another Montreal viewer, Roblox Player 101 food. Yeah, that's right. We're cooking some food today. Bradley Better. I'm doing an essay for my final right now. The live stream is helping me stay awake. I hope it's not too serious of an essay because writing an essay while listening to a Rice Bowl live stream. I don't know how helpful that is, but I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well. Mr. Foyle, of course I remember you. Streven Burr, you need to try. Yeah, I'm in my mid 20s and I've never tried poutine yet. It is what it is though. It is what it is. But here we go. I think the food's coming up. No wonder why all the cooking was taking long because I had the stove on low for some reason. But I just boosted it up to crisp up the bottom a bit. Let's just get some of sauce ready, a plate ready in the meantime, and then we'll be ready to go to eat. If it was me right now, if it was me right now, I wouldn't use a fry pan, but or I'd eat directly off the fry pan, but I'm going to go downstairs, I think, so I could talk a bit louder. So I'll eat off a plate and be more civilized because I can't put a fry pan on my leg. So 1 second, I'll be back. Okay, just hold on for me 1 second. I'm just going to just you know just condense everything, and then we'll head downstairs. Just to give and just to give you a behind the scenes look for a what I eat in a day video. Not gonna lie, that was an S tier situation. I'm just gonna get the water ready. We'll go down and talk at a more normal level. Nothing beats water. Alright, so I have everything filmed. Let's move our way downstairs. We're gonna unplug the mic. I think I missed a few comments. And we're gonna eat this. We're gonna have some audience interaction. Let's go. And yeah, I'm gonna go down. I already took a bite. I already took a bite. Okay, let's move downstairs. Yep, that's right. That was the process of a short filming. That's true. And why is it honestly like why is it so hard? I don't understand how all these YouTubers um I don't understand how all these YouTubers who have like two videos, two subscribers or whatever, first video they upload perfect lighting. Like everywhere I go in my place or more my parents' place. This is not a job at their house by the way, but the lighting is so bad, you know, ever since I started YouTube. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out if a lighting situation real quick. Should I should I eat on the stairs like this? No, see, I don't. Sh- One sec. No, this just feels weird. Okay, one sec. I have like. Oh. Okay, there's like random wood chips in this bag beside me, but one sec, one sec. No, the only reason why the lighting looks good is because I bought a light for this. But if I didn't have this light right now, it would be a bit over. Okay, I could eat at this angle maybe. Does this work? Would this angle be good? Yeah, I think this angle's alright. Okay, just give me a sec. Alright, so sorry about that. I unplugged my microphone right there. The $100 microphone so I could just speak. I'm a bit out of breath now. And you see me go. Look, you see me running into videos, exercising, and you're going to be like, how is he out of breath from just going up and downstairs? Itadakimasu. And mm, delicious. You might be wondering, how is he out of breath? And I was sick for the past 5 days. Basically just laying down. I had a whole food poisoning situation, I think. And I think my fitness has gone downhill. So that's why I'm a bit out of breath. Just going up and downstairs. This sauce is Bulldog Okonomiyaki sauce. And It's re- it's really good. I'm just grateful to not be sick anymore, and be able to have this nice meal. It's so delicious. But that being said, when you buy Bulldog Okonomiyaki sauce, and it's something you use a lot, you could go ahead and buy the biggest bottle because it's significantly cheaper than buying a bunch of small bottles. But that being said, I think I missed a few comments. I'd like to donate, bro. What's this? Where's the super chat option? So it just feels weird that like people want to donate to these streams. No super chat option at the moment, so I can't accept your money, and that's because this channel I'm not going to say that it's not about the money. That's I got sauce all over my fingers. Um, what happened is this channel like is not a YouTube partner, despite it having 45,000 subscribers, almost 25 million views. I'm not a YouTube partner. So that's why I don't have super chats. I don't have super thanks. I don't make any money off this channel. And yeah, that's the situation for donations and these live streams. Well, yeah, this is so delicious. Quick okonomiyaki. Vsauce Dev, why is it always okonomiyaki? It's easy to make, and it's tasty and nutritious. Like this isn't like a super high calorie meal. It's a bunch of cabbage, 2 eggs, and a spoon of cornstarch, but it's super filling. Soila, LLO, what's up, Soila? Hope you're doing good. But yeah, people were commenting on my knife skills, quote unquote, skills with a Z. Hey, thanks so much. Judah Palenstein, thanks so much for watching. Have a good rest. Yeah, this is an iconic food. That's true. Tangerines for life. You're right. I'm all, how's the meal going? Yo, the meal's going good. I was sick the past couple of days. Between last Friday, basically, since last Friday until yesterday, I would say I wasn't feeling that great. Had to skip a bunch of work. Couldn't really eat. I think I. Lost a bunch of weight. But it was bad, folks. It was bad. Well, now I'm back into the mix. Probably better. You have an Instagram where you post all your food pictures or vlogs. I feel like they would like you. No, at the moment I don't have any Instagram, any other social media. I used to have a TikTok for my old YouTube channel. And funnily enough, I uploaded rice bowl style videos on TikTok under my old YouTube name to see if people would be interested, and it turns out people are kind of interested. So I made a new channel, and here we are today. But right now I'm just on YouTube. I grew up watching YouTube, and and when I was younger I wanted to be a YouTuber, so that's why. But I don't know. Let me know in chat if I should make an Instagram. I might be really out of tune with the generation, so that's why I might not be aware. But is Instagram the move to go nowadays, guys? I don't know. What gave me food poisoning? I'm not sure. I think it was. I think it was oba. It's like a kind of leaf that you eat. Because I didn't wash it before using it. I know. I rarely do that. But still, I don't know if it's that though. And they were like a month old. So they were like. Normally they're green, but parts of it were starting to go purple. But I was like, if I don't eat it, it's a bit wasteful. So I ate it anyways. And whatever. It might have been that. It might have been. It might have not been that. But it doesn't change the fact I got some kind of food poisoning situation. And I apologize if you're eating, but like it went like that happened 15 times, and I talked about this in yesterday's stream. One sec. But I was going to the bathroom and my vision started to go dark. Started losing power in my knees. And I remember just like holding on to the wall to wash my hands, but at some point I I I guess I fell on the ground or something. There was a carpet, thankfully. Bam! I woke up and I think I crawled back to my bed, but I woke up like beside my futon. I sleep on the ground. I was still wearing my sweater, which I never wear when I go to bed. And I had like, it's hard to see now with all the lighting and it's like gone a bit, but I had like a big red mark right here. So I'm lucky I didn't hit my head, but I fell on the ground. Honestly, I'm glad I'm still alive also. I think Instagram would be a good fit for your daily food vlog since I know I would like to swipe through and eventually see your reels pop up. Something to think about, eh? Because I have an Instagram account where I added a few coworkers. And when I go on reels, it's just memes, you know? So I wasn't sure if there's like content creator, YouTuber ish content on Instagram. Good to know though. Insta's a good platform, I think though. You can't really trust my word for it. A. Everyone's opinion is listened to and weighed in the Rice Bowl chats. Food channels like yours, there's a similar option for shorts. It will blow up good. But the comments are horrendous if it reaches a certain wrong audience. You know, hate comments don't really affect me that much, and you hear a lot of YouTubers say this, but they have 99% positive comments. And that's the case for the Rice Bowl channel. But on my old channel, it was like 70% negative comments. So, and my old channel, it was bigger than this channel. So you could just think about the volume of hate I was getting. So, looks like we lost the stream for a second there, but yeah, that's the situation. Yo, Blue Skies, hope you're doing well. Jelly, OMG, yo, that's right. Here we are. Yeah, but Instagram isn't the kind of social media platform. I've honestly, like, up till now, I get, like, I've heard about the rumors of Instagram comments being, like, a bit toxic, but I haven't really seen it for myself yet, so. I'd have to spend more time on the platform, I think. You already have a lot of shorts on here that you can upload. That's true, I could re-upload, like, the McDonald's stories. They might do well on Instagram, actually. It's worth a shot, actually. It's worth a shot. I might actually do that, re-upload some videos and see how they perform. Alright, see you later, Soya. It is the infamous Okonomiyaki. We did a cooking live stream today. TikTok has a kind of community. Insta has, I want to say, slightly more consistent. TikTok community, I don't have much of an opinion on because I haven't been on TikTok in almost a year actually, or longer. I haven't been on TikTok for almost 2 years. I used to be addicted on that app, but it's been like 2 years. Ever since YouTube Shorts came up, I stopped TikTok basically. Jolene Lopez, love your videos, hey, thank you so much. Is Instagram actually that crazy? I'm seeing it so much in the comments right now. Am I going to get wrecked? Am I going to get wrecked on Instagram? Who knows? I might not actually be able to take the heat. Your videos are like therapy almost. Thank you. Just protect your mental health. Yeah, I'm sorry for reading the comments so slowly. It's because my nose is stuffed. I'm a bit tired of recovering from the sickness, and I'm eating at the same time. And the angle is a bit awkward, so we have the whole like holy trifecta of difficulty right now. But that's the situation. I think I'm gonna go get an apple. Yo, what's up, Playboy? Feng Wei, watching you from the beginning and always hope you succeed. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. People are telling me it's worse than I think on Instagram. It's kind of making me curious. Instagram is insane. The comments are so out of pocket, but it's hilarious for me, not gonna lie. Then again, they aren't my videos. Yeah, that's the thing. Because sometimes I see, like, hate comments or, like, really, really out of pocket comments on other people's videos, and I'm like, LOL. But but I don't know, like, if it was directed at me, I might be able to laugh it off. But it's making me curious now. IG may be a little bit crazy, but if you use it like an add direct followers to your YouTube, I think it would be fine. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. They have mercy for no one. Most of supposed to comedy is like sarcasm, but good 30% of is actual hate. Yo, who are like the favorite content creators of Instagram? Because like people who use YouTube, they like PewDiePie, they like Mr. Beast. People Reddit they like who does Reddit like? They like Wendover Productions. You know what I'm trying to say? Who does Instagram like? Like, if you go on Instagram, which YouTuber doesn't get any hate? I was having Okonomiyaki. Jelly, they like bully for no reason, and it's supposed to be funny for everyone except the creator, LMAO. You have to have thick skin for sure, they're ruthless. Okay, so who's this Nick guy who has no hate on Instagram? If I had a computer right now, we could do like market research together to see if I'm TikTok or not TikTok, Instagram ready. But I just have this camera over here. Nothing connected. Down the line, it'd be fun to maybe connect the laptop to the internet, split screen, have the internet going. But right now, as I always say, low tech guy in a high tech world. But I think I'm gonna go get an apple. But if you could just like leave in the chat, I'll be right back, okay? I'm just gonna go eat an apple, or not eat an apple. I'm just gonna go get an apple to eat, and just give me a minute. But if you could just let me know, people on Instagram get no hate, because I'm just curious. Just don't leave. I'll be right back. Now that's an Esther situation. Nick Giovanni. Oh, okay, yo, I know who Nick Giovanni. Nick D. Giovanni. Yeah, I know who. Oh, okay, he doesn't get paid. I'm surprised. I saw it like his whole knife throwing gig. We get a bit of hate on Instagram, but riddle me that. Jelly, I truly fear the wrong audience finding Rice Bowl. They always go after the most wholesome people. I have to check Instagram for myself, honestly. Like now I'm like curious. With Instagram, it's not just about building an audience. It's about getting to know your fellow social media people. Like finding people of similar sized channels. That would be fun, you know. In the past, I wasn't really interested in collabing with people, but more recently, you know what I like? You know what I really want to do? I think they have this function on TikTok, but it's where you could easily invite people onto the live streams and talk with them. Yo, what's up, Devin? Hope you're doing good. Matilda Roseanne Joblin, yo, welcome to the stream. But if they could get that function where you could just add people to the chat and you could talk with them, or to the live stream and you could talk with them live, split screen video, that would be fun, you know. I'd be interested in that. Okay. As per Google, the most famous man on Insta is Cristiano Ronaldo. Then it's Selena Gomez, the most famous woman. But they're getting a lot of hate, especially Selena. Now, I'm okay. Thank you for the info, Blue Skies. After this live stream, I'm going to go check Selena Gomez's Instagram. No worries, Evan, if you're apple intolerant. There's always oranges for people like you out there. Pause. I just got curious. Is he locked in the basement? Nah, nah. Just finished eating dinner and just to talk loud, everyone's asleep, so I have to come to the basement, or else it's like the whispering ASMR live stream. How do you find a balance of social media, real work, and social life? It's hard. Yo, tell me about it. I don't really see. I don't really have much of a social life. Um, Work I do 8, 9, 10 hours. I live close by to work, so not much of a commute, just half an hour every day. Try to be as consistent as possible with the videos. It's all I do, work, social media, and YouTube, basically, and exercise. I don't see my friends all that much. I don't watch movies. I don't really watch TV shows. I watch anime while I run. I don't really I don't go to parties. Um, Sounds like a boring life, eh? But that's the situation. I just don't do anything else. I just work. I make YouTube videos essentially and live stream now. And sometimes my mom worries about me, like she feels like I'm missing out on life, and yeah, part of it's true, but I'm myself right now, so I can't complain. Devin, chat. Devin worries about me also, just like how my mom worries about me. It was even worse before, because on my old YouTube channel, I was making money every day, so there was an incentive to really make a lot of videos, really maximize the output. This channel, it's more of a hobby because it doesn't make money. So if one day I'm tired, I'm just like, oh, I'll skip. But on my old channel, we always know YouTube's not going to be around forever, and so you just upload so much and try to make as much as money as I can. And in the end, it was good. But it's too bad. It's too bad it all went downhill at the end. Half Natty, Walrus Bulls live. I can't believe I made it to the stream. Love your channel, bro. More longer videos, please. Ace. Thank you so much. I want to make longer videos. I don't know. At first, I was thinking, should I upload longer videos once I'm monetized? Because all these live stream views are getting me monetized faster. Apparently, I'm surprised also. And I think YouTube pushes out your video to more people when you have ads on it. So that's why I'm just thinking, should I just wait to get monetized before I upload long videos? For those who are wondering, I'm around a quarter of the way there. I'm missing 3,000 watch hours. To get 3,000 watch hours, I would still need to do 30 to 90 streams. So it'd be 1 to 3 months away, but hopefully, we get to that stage during the summer, and I just make a lot of long videos, like 3 a week. But thank you to everyone who watches. Your life sounds just like mine, except no social media page in school instead. Yo, that's what life is to a lot of students, right? Even when I was in school, I just study, make YouTube videos.
Honestly, life is easier now because when I get home, I could use the time for myself. It's not like I have to go back and study like study the periodic table or something like that. Dude, I'm just saying, but like I wish it wasn't shamed. Yeah, I think a lot of people are like that, especially in 2014. Down Kilgore, Rice Bowl, do you smoke weed? Nah, I've never touched cigarettes. I've never touched weed. I've never touched drugs. Alcohol here and there. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I had a beer. I think 2 months ago. Not 2 months ago. Let me think. 6 weeks ago, during my mom's birthday, is the last time I had a beer. But other than that, I'm a pretty much water guy in this Guinness cup. Low tech guy in a high tech world. Job is Abraham. How many apples do you eat in a month? Probably 20, 25. Tangerines for life. You should really take breaks when possible, man. I know the feeling of isolation from socializing, and it really gets down to you after some time. Hope you can meet up with your friends self-care day. That's the thing. Like, I guess it's because I live with my mom and my dad. I don't really feel isolated. And this isn't cope or anything, but the last time I saw a friend was in the beginning of January, and before that was last July. So it's been a while. A lot of my friends text me, let's do stuff, but I had stuff going on with the family a bit, and a bit tired, this and that. But I should really go see them. It's true. Devin B, I think if I ate more apples like you, I could control myself and have a healthy, safe fecal balance from the added fiber. That's true. Popcorn may help you also. What stopped was your other channel. I don't know. The views went down, and then I like started not feeling as motivated, and I had a really tough job, and uploading every day burned me out, and I just quit basically. That channel basically, I basically had it for a year, but in a 1 year span, it gained maybe 60,000 subscribers, and I'd say like 12 million views. But not gonna lie, it was a lot of work every day coming home from work, and I was commuting 3 hours a day. But something happened with the YouTube algorithm where just one day from the next, I lost 80% of my viewers, people who were watching the channel, 80% gone. They stopped showing my videos in search, and because you could check that in the YouTube Creator Studio, and yeah, I was never able to recover. I still continued for a year after that, but it wasn't the same. Devin B, can you send me some money, yo? I will. If I had Mr. Beast levels of money, yo, you bet I would do something like that, sending money to fans. But you're on the Rice Bowl channel, which is not even monetized. Mass Alex Doink. What I know is shorts doesn't give you money. Why you always upload shorts about your day? I don't know. When I was younger, I just wanted to make a daily vlog channel after watching BF versus GF, that sort of thing. And I know, like, I knew no one really cared about me, this and that, but I was like, I'll make shorts. I could look back on them, and they're easy to make as a hobby. So it kind of started like that. It's a hobby. So I wasn't like thinking about making money because my last channel that was making money, I got burned out of it. So I just wanted to start doing YouTube as a hobby. But lately, I've been thinking, like, is there a way to monetize this channel, make long videos, and cause like as I get older, I'm putting a lot of time into this YouTube thing, but you could say like an unhealthy amount of time in this hobby. So I'm starting to think it would be nice to like start making money on YouTube again. So my gears are grinding a bit. My gears are grinding, but first thing is to get monetized. Will you ever go back to Japan? There are plans, hopefully in a couple of months. Judah Palestine, hello, I'm back again and couldn't fall asleep because I chugged the whole can of Monster. No, why did you do that before? Why did you chug Monster Energy drink before going to bed? That's so bad. Devin B, hey bro, just kidding around, man. But I wish you the best and hope everything works out for you. Hey, thanks so much, Devin. I know. Look, I know. I know you're just kidding around. It's funny. It's funny. It spices up the chat. It's the Kyato. It's the Apple and S tier situation. Yo, you already know. Double S tier situation. Royce Bull, what's your favorite? What's your favorite about Japan? I think Tokyo's pretty beautiful, and the vibe is unique. The small roads and sidewalks. Okay, so I think you're asking me what's my favorite like town in Japan. I'm gonna have to say like I don't want to no, because the thing is, it's like it's the town I live in when I go there, so I don't want to dox myself. But you could say like Osaka's pretty. Everywhere in Japan's pretty aesthetic. That's the thing, because there's not a lot of roadside parking, not a lot of garbage. Everything is clean, you know. And even the places that you could say are a bit older. Because okay, so yeah, so Danny, like I know you're from Montreal, right? If you go to like some parts in Montreal, like you know what I'm talking about. It's like the buildings are falling apart. Like some of the older parts, buildings falling apart, graffiti everywhere. Um, criminal illicit activity doesn't feel safe. But in Japan, like there's not a lot of places like that. So yeah, I don't know. I like it over there. Broadly better. It's good to always have friends like that with people like that. I always make sure they know I want to hang out when I can. So I try to give them a day and let them know. Yeah, that's the thing. Like the I want to, I think maybe a lot of younger people who are watching now, and I'm not saying broadly you're a younger person, but like I just want like okay, quick like life what's my battery at 9%? Okay, so like quick life story from Rice Bowl. When you're younger, you have so much time. You live close by to your friends, this and that, but then everyone moves apart and everyone starts having families, relationships, and it's harder and harder to meet people, work schedules. I work 2 to 10 Monday to Friday, so if people want to meet on a Friday night, I can't. If people want to meet on a Saturday morning, I'm too tired. I can't wake up. I can't. So for someone like me, once you start working, it gets a bit tricky. But the thing is, even when I was younger, it was tricky. It was an uphill battle for me to move friends because where I went to high school was an hour and a half away from where I actually lived. So I was like in a complete different neighborhood. We didn't even I didn't even live in the same city as my friends. So yeah, it was always hard to meet people, and I guess that's like why I started watching YouTube for the parasocial relationships. April Luna, I have to go now, but keep up the good work. What you're doing is great. So, yeah, yo, see you in the next one, April. Watcher online. Hey, yo, watcher. Welcome to the stream. Maximilian Rome, love you and watching your shorts since love you and watching your shorts rice bowl Esther situation. Yo, that means a lot. Like okay, we were talking about like monetizing this channel, making money on this channel, but as I say, this channel started out as a hobby and it just makes me happy that people are watching. Blue skies shorts don't make money, but the traction it brings gives different sources of income and in the end sponsorships. So I'm trying to think how much people approached me for sponsorships for. Back when I was getting a lot of views on the shorts, I had a few companies reach out to me. Some I don't know if I can name them by name because I never ended up doing business with them. But some pretty large companies. Nothing like NordVPN or Surfshark or anything like that. But a few of those like box companies that put snacks, we could say, wink, wink, if you know what I'm talking about. But none of these companies wanted to give me outright cash. It was all just if people signed for the box, this and that. we'll give you referrals. But I don't want to push people to sign for a product because it's hard to earn money this day and in this day and age. So and I don't want people to have to spend their money on stuff that they don't really want, this and that, or trick people into spending money. Like doesn't feel honest. So in the end, I never did took any of these sponsorships. But if someone were to come around and give me a fixed rate, like we'll give you $3,000, talk about our product for 2 minutes in a video, I'm saying I might do it, but up till now in my history, if you could combine my old channel also, there's only one company that approached me, but it's after my old channel died off, so it was a very you could say little amount of money, and in the end, it not nothing happened. Broadly better. I'm 17. I'd say that's young, yo. 17 is a good age. I remember when I was 17, and you still have so much ahead of you. I'm quite a bit older than 17, and you kind of see it's almost time to make a family, having to get your career, approaching the middle of your career, or starting to no more entry level jobs, that kind of thing. And you're starting to, the door. It's what life is, what you make of it, right? But you kind of feel a few doors closing. But when you're 17, holy crap, it's all the doors are open, and when you go through the door, it's the Grand Canyon. It's whew, you could jump into, fly through the Grand Canyon. If you need so much freedom, so much liberty. Well, it was for me in that case. I know there's 17-year-olds out there who basically have to support their family financially, and that's a whole different kind of worms. But I hope you could enjoy your youth, Bradley, and all the other 17-year-olds who are watching. With sponsorships, I'd say you really have to be picky for what's quality, because I remember people got in trouble for doing better help sponsors. Yeah, that's the thing, you really have to research your sponsors, because I've seen people get exposed for sponsorships they did 6 years ago. I forget the one where they send you a certificate, something titles, if you know what I'm talking about. The one where they send you they knight you unofficially or something like that, so you could call yourself Knight Rice Bowl, Knight Bradley, something like that. But yeah, that's the situation. That's the situation. Jude of Palestine, how old are you? Jelly, I'm 27. Honestly, just be happy and vibe lol. I'm okay. Do I look like I'm over or under 27? Because Jelly is just bringing up this number 27, and someone's asking me how old am I. So just get in chat. Do I look over or under 27? Slav, do you know I've been watching from 2020? Oh, that's wild. Wait, 2020. Wait, 2020, was it 2020? Did I even have the Rice Bowl channel? Were you watching me on my old channel then? I'm not sure. And you've been going, Ben. Thanks for the good time. Hey, okay. Anyways, thank you so much, Slap, for being a long time viewer. The land nature reserve thing, right? Okay. I think I'm starting to. Yeah, that one. I think that's the one we're talking about. Yeah, for the sponsorships. Normally, the personalities I follow on YouTube started was just giving their feedback on the free stuff they get, and it blows up. Then they will be paid for the number of items to buy. Honestly, this whole sponsorship thing I never really looked into. Not gonna lie, if I really wanted to monetize my channel, I'd have to do it like Adam Ragusia, make one long video a week, get 300,000 views on it, and then bam. But we're far from that on the Race Bowl channel. I haven't started working yet. I live in a mostly Spanish community and never picked up the language I want to learn so I can work at this one restaurant I live near or a pizza place. Yo, so that's interesting because restaurants and especially in the United States, I hear the whole food and beverage industry. Up where I live, it wasn't really like that, but down in the States, I hear it's very Hispanic, so it does help to learn Spanish. And here I'm not going to be like Mr. Rice Bowl advice, high and mighty, giving advice to people who's this, who am I to do that? But might not be a bad idea. You look 22. You look fresh into early 20s. I'd say you look 24. You look 19. Under, but I get that I look 23, so it's tough love. Yeah, that's the thing. So even at work today, I don't know why people feel like I need to comment about my age a lot everywhere I go, and I can't reveal my age. I like it's too much information. TMI, but people usually see me 5 to 10 years younger than I actually am. That's no joke. Oh, here comes the broiler crap. And this is not a flex or anything, because at first it was like funny, but funny like hoo, like oh like I'm young, great genetics, but I don't know, like oh okay, I might have to go up because the heater turned on, the broiler turned on, but that's crazy. Slept. Yes, I've watched the old channel. Oh wait, one sec. Wait, slept. Don't leave just yet. I have an Easter egg for. One sec, slept. Okay. Don't freak out too much. Do you remember? Do you remember this? Slept. If you were watching the old channel, do you remember this mask? I'm not. Like 99% of the people who are in the comments right now are probably confused. I don't blame you, but this is for the two people. Do you remember? Yo, this feels like such an inside joke for people who know the old Rice Bowl channel, and people who only know the Rice Bowl channel. Yo, Gunnar also. I know you're an old viewer also from the last channel, because the last channel there's people who've been watching this channel or who've been following, like you could say, me as a personality since like 2017, 2018, and this invokes so many memories. But yeah, that's the situation. That's the situation. I I want to make those types of videos again on my old channel, because you know how I quit my old channel, right? I kind of want to make similar types of videos again, but I don't know if there's a demand. Yeah, I know people feel left out. That's the saying. It's yo okay. Grunor knows, but that's the thing. There'll be a moment in time where I want to bring everything together, get the old channel active again, and get this channel, and then bring both communities together and make this like a big thing, big event. But I need to get Rice Bowl bigger first. Jordan Palestine, I'm 23, but I have a baby face, so I get told that I'm 15, 16, 17. Yo, W genetics. Learning a different language is actually very good. You tend to discover new tidbits from that language's culture. That's true, cause that's true. Not I want to learn Spanish also, and just to watch Spanish YouTube, but that's true. Like when you learn Japanese, there's a lot of cultural things you learn through that you could only learn through the language. So yeah, that is true. That is true. What's your favorite video game? My favorite video game is Pokemon Showdown. I can't hear the heater or the boiler. Okay, that's probably amazing noise canceling from YouTube's part. But all right, okay. Last thing I'm just gonna say about this mask. Didn't the Spy Ninjas disband? Honestly, like I haven't really been following it much lately because I've been busy with like my own stuff. But I really got to check out Chad Walkley, V Quaint, Daniel, Regina. I don't know if they're together. Even Melvin. I don't know like what's happening with them. I should check them out. I think Chad Walkley got sick at one point, and I saw that, and it was like I felt very sad. And then I started having some problems in my real life, this and that, and had to deal with it. I kind of, but I saw recently opened some kind of like theme park, amusement park. But yeah, he seems to be doing better now, which is always a good thing. It makes me sad to see people sick. So it was sad to see in that whole situation. Anyways, yeah. So this was just a quick Easter egg for the people who know. Anyways, okay. So we're finished. We're finished with that. Welcome back to 99% of the other people. who don't know what I'm talking about. But I do go to a trade high school where you can pick up trades like plumbing, building trades. I do cooking, so I hope I can use what I learned outside of home. Do you have something similar in Japan? If you know, yeah, Japan has something similar also. And I hope you enjoy the restaurant industry. If you ever decide to join that industry, because very thankless, very Here, I'll get like I'll talk about the 5 restaurants I worked at, and hopefully, if you're 17, right? So I'll give you my whole little progress. I didn't go to culinary school or anything like that. My first restaurant job was at McDonald's, and okay, so just promise me you're not going to quit your program or anything just because of these stories. But anyways, I went to McDonald's and it was like such a great experience. I only did it for 4 months because I went back to school and it's like conflicting schedules and all that. But like I fell in love with the adrenaline you get. I was like getting high at work basically from all the adrenaline going through my brain, and I did it for 4 months minimum wage. I was in the back. It was so fun interacting with the people, and what I like. Okay, so I'm at 4% battery now, so I might have to recharge. We might have to go upstairs soon to wash the dishes. Okay, one sec. What we'll do is we'll go upstairs, wash the dishes real quick, and get this to recharge a bit. Then we're gonna do the stories for like. Wait, Bradley, do you have to go soon, or do you still have like 20 minutes? I've tried Japanese sushi, and honestly, it's so different to the typical Canadian. That's what I'm saying. It's like not even the same thing. But yeah, I got time. Okay, so Brad. Okay, so chat. Everyone who's joining chat right now, this is how we're going to end today's stream. We got viewer Bradley, who is in a culinary program but hasn't worked in restaurants yet, from what I understand. And I, Rice Bowl, have worked in. How many have I worked at? I've worked at McDonald's. After that, I worked at the really hectic place nearby. I did or like 2 half seasons, you could say. Then I worked at the cafeteria. Then I worked at 2 restaurants in the restaurant in Japan and then the takeout place in Japan. So yes, I did work at 5 different places. Bradley sleeps at 2. It's 1 right now. And the only problem is I just want to talk about the industry for him and the other people who are watching if they are. We're at 1 hour and 30 minutes into the stream. Perfect. So I'm just gonna recharge the battery, and then yeah, recharge the battery a bit because we're at 4% while I'm washing the dishes. Get the stories out of the way. Bradley's going to go to sleep. I'm going to end the stream 1:40 a.m. Get on with my night. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm getting too many notifications saying my battery's getting low. So I just apologize. While I'm washing dishes, I won't be able to talk. So if you need to get your popcorn, if you need to go to the bathroom, use your time for that. If you want to go wash your hands, brush your teeth because it's getting late, something like that. I invite you to do that right now while I go wash the dishes. But yeah, let's do that. Why are you in the basement? Cause my mom's upstairs sleeping, and I can't really So I'm going up right now to wash the dishes and just be with me. When's the just look like be patient with me here. I'm just gonna wash the dishes for like 15 minutes or like 10 minutes, whatever, and we'll come back down, recharge the phone at the same time, and we'll come back down and do the stories. Go to bed. I don't want to promote unhealthy life habits, people staying up till 6 a.m. So I'm going to end today's stream by 2 a.m. I think, because I'm a bit tired. I want to sleep also. Again, I was like sick for a while. I'm still a bit stuffy, still a bit weak. So yeah, okay. Yo, Springs, how's it going? Long time no see. Danny Kilgore, yo, when the 12-hour stream? 12-hour stream when this channel hits 100,000 subscribers. Londo Bondo, yo, what's up, Londo Bondo? ML, high race bull, take your time. Okay, thank you so much. So, before the battery, okay, but I'm going to be going into a soft voice right now. Okay, so we're at 9% battery. One sec. Yeah, okay, my bad. So now we're done everything for tonight. You could say I'm just gonna get my glass of water filled up. I think we had connection problems, something like that. Let me just fill up my glass of water and we'll get on to the stories. But yeah, so just to give a quick recap to everyone who's watching, we got a viewer in the chat right now, Bradley Better, who's doing a culinary program at school, and I'm just going to talk about my brief restaurant experience. So when I was around Bradley's age, I joined McDonald's, the popular hamburger fast food restaurant, and a lot of people don't like working at McDonald's. Society looks down on you a bit if you work at McDonald's, but I enjoyed it so much. I just enjoyed preparing the burgers, assembling the sandwiches, frying the chicken nuggets. Like I enjoyed everything, cleaning, sweeping the floor, mopping the counters. I just enjoyed the whole McDonald's experience. If you're more curious, you could check out my channel. I made maybe 50 videos about working on McDonald's on the cook stories. The first few episodes are about that. But I just absolutely loved it. I only did it for 4 months. But after working, water does hit um uh, different at night. That's true. David, what is this? So I'm just talking about my brief experience working in restaurants. It's just sit down and talking. Consider subscribing if you're new, liking the stream. No one's forcing you though, but if you consider it, it's free. But yeah. So McDonald's, and then I loved it so much. The only problem was it's like there were some people who were easy to talk to and other people a little bit less, but it all came down to me being awkward. What was good about it is I went to a certain type of school, you could say, and you know, you could say it was almost like not representative of reality. And working at McDonald's, you got to meet people from different walks of life, different backgrounds. So that was like very interesting for me. And after working in, I was always interested in working in restaurants. McDonald's hired me, but after that, I knew I wanted to work at a regular sit down place, a regular restaurant. So the summer after that, I'm trying to remember. The summer after that, I went to Japan, and I had no money when I came back. And my mom was walking in the neighborhood, and she said, she told me she found this job posting for this restaurant nearby. I called, I applied, and so what are you able to do? And then I lied to them and I was like, yeah, I used to work as a kitchen helper. And if you're planning on working in a restaurant, don't lie, they'll know right away. But despite that, they made me start off in the dish pit, wash dishes for 2 weeks. And when I was working in the dish pit, I saw the cooks working, and I was like, man, I'm blessed to be in the dish pit. It's relaxed. I don't want to be a cook anymore. But then my time was up. 2 weeks later, they put me on the line straight in, and they're like, we're gonna start training you on how to be a cook. So we made Greek food, we made Italian food, fish and chips, hamburgers. Yeah, we did everything there. The food was pretty tasty. The prices were pretty good, but you know, the waitresses, the hostesses would just let people sit down, and we weren't equipped to cook 100 meals at a time, so the wait times were long. So we didn't have many good reviews, unfortunately, on Google reviews. And then coronavirus happened and the restaurant shut down. But that was all after I quit. I basically did finished up the summer season there, the fall season there, went back to school, and then I rejoined that place for the pre-open of the season and opened up the season. And then in the middle of the season, I went back to Japan. But working there, it really made me realize as hectic as this place is, sometimes working, 17 up to 17 hours, 16 hours, but a regular shift would be, 12 hours doing that 6 times a week. I was like, man, this is hardcore, but I enjoyed it. So it was like you'd work so hard every day, no breaks, you're breaking your body, but at the end, I'd go home, walk at the dead of night, with a bit of fog. You hear a bit of the grasshoppers in the background. It's like this is peaceful, just living and chasing that every night, that feeling at the end of the day. But it was a hectic job. Almost got stabbed there. The food was free. I gained 20 pounds very quickly. It took me a year to. I basically gained like 20 pounds in a week, and it took me a year to lose it. So, yeah, that's a different story though. Or not in a week, in 2 weeks, and it took me a year to lose it. Yeah, but yeah. So that was the second restaurant I worked at. I did, so you could say, like 2 half seasons there. And just the first year I worked there, I was paid minimum wage. The second year, I got a 10-cent increase. And I don't know. I was like surprised. I was like, "Whoa, do I really?" Or did I get a 30-cent increase? I might have been working for $10 an hour, and then the second year I got 10.35. But yo, you gotta understand, guys. I was a line cook, a dishwasher, a prep cook. I did it all with one other guy, basically. The other people were so unreliable. The dishwashers, very unreliable. Everyone, like, don't get me wrong, everyone was like a nice guy everyone was like nice who worked there. There was just one lady, she was a waitress. She was a bit like problematic. She was never an issue to me, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. That was a whole other experience. You got to meet a whole new set of people, different passive life, different different. Look, working at restaurant is an experience that I recommend to everyone. But yeah, this is the second restaurant I worked at. So the first restaurant it was McDonald's, so I was a fast food cook. Now the second order I worked at, you could qualify me as a line cook slash short order cook. Or no, you could call me as a line cook slash prep cook. Again, we did Greek food, Italian food, pizzas, sandwiches, hamburgers. We did it all, fish and chips. Then after that, I was in the middle of university during all of that. For my last semester of university, I went to go study in Japan. And before doing that, I worked at the school cafeteria for a summer. So the school cafeteria, we did sandwiches, we did what do you want? We did soups, sandwiches, that sort of deal. We sold cookies. Not that I baked any of them, but this was another minimum wage job. I was working. I think I was working 3 4 times a week from eight. I'm saying I'm 8 to 2. I think I was working. Does that make sense? It might have been 8 to 1. I can't remember. I think 8 to 1:30 maybe. I can't remember anymore the schedule I was working, but this place was good because it was busy for maybe 2 hours during the lunch and during the breaks. Other than that, it was pretty relaxed, just prepping, cleaning. It was a fun job. I met this older lady called Jane. She was probably my mom's age, and at the beginning when I first met her, I had 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel, but in the middle we had a 2 week break from the school, and then their place shut down. And during that time, I kind of blew up my channel a bit. And when I came back, I was telling it to her, and she didn't really understand, but still, she was happy for me. But this was a good place. It was it was respectful. You were able to manage the rushes on your own. Basically, what would happen is you would manage the rushes on your own, and then someone would be at the cash register, and I enjoyed this job also. Paid minimum wage and not much else to say. The people were nice. Got free food on Fridays. They would be, oh, bring home the cookies, bring home the sandwiches. So I ate well that summer, guys. I ate well. And then after that, I went to Japan to study. And during that time, I worked at a Okonomiyaki restaurant, yakisoba restaurant. So what I made tonight is okonomiyaki. Totally different recipe, like 150 degrees of separation, totally different recipe, but still worked at an okonomiyaki restaurant. And look, I'm going to say that was a minimum wage job also, and I worked with some of the hardest workers I've ever seen in my life, man. And we worked hard there. I only worked there 20 hours a week, something like that. So, sometimes a bit more, sometimes a bit less, but that was a difficult place. That was not somewhere I want to be at 55 years old in arthritis. But after that, where did I work? After that, I worked a job in research and development for a meat company. And then after that, I went back to Japan and I took another, like, basically a minimum wage job. It was a takeout place and we made sushi bowls. And best job of my life. The people were so the thing is the people were either 5 years younger or 5 years older than me. I was right smack in the middle, but everyone was so nice to me. Everyone was boss so nice to me. He'd bring me out to drink like twice a month and pay for my drinks, pay for my food. Such a great experience. Let us bring home fresh sushi grade fish over rice every night for free. No complaints. And at first, when I started, the restaurant was pretty new. It was only 1 month old. So it's like making new friends at school, new school year. But only positive, only positive. And yeah, that's the story. And yeah, I ended up quitting that place to come back to North America. But that's the story. That's the Rice Bowl a culinary experience. I never worked at a Michelin star. I never worked at high end dining, anything like that. I'm interested in working at another sit down place down the line, but as I get older and when kids come into the picture, you have to think about raising a family, the schedule, and let me tell you this right now. Just if you want to have a semblance of a normal schedule, the restaurant life isn't like for you. I'm happy I got the bug like I'm happy I did it when I was younger because I don't want to be 40 years old and be like wish get have a midlife crisis and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna become a cook and then like man like screw myself over a bit. So I'm happy I got that all out of the way when I was younger. Who knows, I might be do it again next year because this job might be coming to an end soon, but it is what it is. Thank you for the question. Hope Bradley, I don't know. I just stopped looking at the chat a bit when I was going on that monologue, but I hope that was a bit a real I hope that was a bit helpful for you. Culinary isn't really my passion. I wish I wanted to do acting or writing or make a game or singing. I've written like 7 songs and I have like at least 50 paragraphs worth of story ideas. Yo, my suggestion to anyone who wants to do something creative is make YouTube videos, make a YouTube channel, put yourself out there. Didn't you bring food back from what restaurant and film it in what I was eating a day in Japan? Yeah, that exactly. Like I was eating for cheap every day. Like, yo, that was just an Esther situation every day for real. Honestly, okay, well, if I could help, thank you. Okay, thank you, Bradley. If I could just like help even one person through these videos, makes me happy. But yeah, for everyone else who's oh yo, Chaos, what's up? What's up? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, if anyone is watching right now and is interested in joining the restaurant industry, the food service industry, let's say you're in high school and in the future you want to be a cook. The thing is, once you join that industry, and you're going to see it's going to be very hard on the body, and it's hard to get out of that industry because if you work in restaurants for like 10, 15 years, 35 years old, it's hard to like switch careers after. So my suggestion is to while you're in high school, work part-time at a restaurant, even 10 hours a week, something like that. It could be a McDonald's, just to see if it's something you're interested, you like the environment, you like the kind of people it attracts, you like the culture, and yeah, this is my number one recommendation to see if it's something you actually want to pursue. Because I hear about like people who go to cooking school and they go into massive debt and they realize they never worked at restaurants and then they graduate, work at their first restaurant. You're like, this isn't for me. Because working at a restaurant is really not like what you see on TV, guys. Just doing repetitive motions all day in a very hot kitchen and some of the coworkers you work with are not like PG-13 friendly. Like HR managers would freak out if they saw what happened, the kind of talk that was happening at some of these places I used to work at. So I just recommend that you put yourself into that environment before making any life decisions like that. And if you don't like it, good, you got it out of the way. You could just quit your job, change. But if you enjoy it, like by all means, you should continue. I wanted to become a neurologist, but got lazy because it takes 13 years of schooling, so I quit that, and now I'm going to study registered nursing. Bradley, yo, my friend studied to be a registered nurse, and then started. He was in the emergency room at first, and he didn't like it so much, so he went to like a psych ward. I think I'm not too sure. And then after now he's doing a master's degree, and he seems pretty happy. So, hey, yeah, it's honestly, like when you're young, it's like all I'm going to say is I don't know like how many under 18 people watch Rice Bowl videos, and okay, I think I missed a lot of comments when I was Hey, good night, ML. See you. Thank you for tuning into today's stream. But yeah, I don't know. Like the only advice I could give, like I haven't lived that deep of a life. I haven't lived even that meaningful of a life. But if you're going to take one word of advice that I could give to you is, before deciding to become a cook or like joining a restaurant or going to culinary school, I just recommend you actually working in a restaurant. A lot of places are short staffed, even as a dishwasher, even McDonald's, something like that, just to see if you enjoy the environment, enjoy the people, enjoy the experience. And then if you do, just continue on with your decision of going to culinary school. And if you don't, you just save yourself a lot of money and time. But yeah, that's the thing. It seems like a lot of people who watch Rice Bowl videos, the Rice Bowl streams, are interested in the medical field, and all I have to say is Your boy Rice Bowl was never interested in the medical field, so I can't really give too much advice on that. Right, Reggie, which jobs did you consider before the food industry? So, chronological order, the first thing I ever wanted to be was a Power Ranger. After that, I wanted to be a firefighter, I think. I don't really remember. A construction worker. After that, I wanted to be a baseball player. Then I wanted to be a baseball player until I was say maybe 15, 16. And then, around at that age, you kind of tell yourself, like, it's probably not going to work out. And then you start thinking. And then I wanted to become a product developer for companies. So the people who actually make the new products for companies, like food companies. So yeah, so I just went into food science for that and worked a product develop job. And I don't want to be too much of a negative Nancy, but man, what a letdown for real. What a letdown that whole experience was. Kind of left I should make a long video on this honestly, but it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. And honestly, I don't know if I'd ever go back into product development after that. But yes, thank you for the question, Ray Reggie. Gossip chick, my chat got lost in between spams. Yo, my bad. If you could just if it was a question, here I'm gonna scroll up to see if I could find it. My bad. If it was a question, if you could just ask me again. I'm new here. I just wanted to know whether you watched Food Wars, the anime. What do you think of it? Okay, so I watched the first season. I don't want to give any spoilers, and I hadn't completed the manga. I think I read like at least 2/3 of it, 3/4, maybe 3/4 of it even. I have it upstairs. I brought a bunch home from back from Japan. I think I read up to like volume 30, 20 something. I'm not too sure, and I like that anime a lot. That it's one of the things that got me more interested into cooking. Not gonna lie, and definitely some scenes you don't want to be watching in front of your parents, but the overall subject they talk about, not gonna lie, is pretty interesting. Yo, Mitchell, hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Was it really that harsh, the product development job? We're back to 4% battery. I want to talk about it, but the phone's going to die. Yeah, look, all I'm going to say is I was paid like peanuts for the work I was doing, no exaggeration. One of the least paid people in the whole factory, and for some reason you'd think we were working on something of deep meaning on like these deadlines and how like quickly they wanted and perfectly they wanted stuff done. But I'm like, yo, like people, I don't know what's with people who are in, okay, I'm at 3% battery, but I don't know, like, don't get me wrong, it's good to take pride in your work, but let's say you have Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and then you have a farmer selling tomatoes at the market. For some reason, a lot of people who work in these like upper management or like whatever, who work in like in the food industry, they see themselves as Jeff Bezos and not the farmer who sells a tomato. And despite them being 100 times closer to the farmer that's selling a tomato from just Jeff Bezos. So like the way people run their company and manage, it's like a bit weird sometimes. They think they're like some kind of like crypto bro, master investor, this and that. And I'm like, yo, bro, it's not that deep. But yeah, it's the stream's at 2 hours, the battery's at 3%, so we're gonna have to come to an end soon, I think. But I want to talk about this job more in detail, and I think I will, but in a future stream, maybe tomorrow's stream if I do one. With my school, if you graduate all 4 years with your trade, you get like a lot of resources, like connections with people, job opportunities. I think some money for college. Not sure though. Hey, Bradley, you should look into it. You could go into a restaurant, and if you don't like it, go into a college after something like that. It's good to know, like if it's something you enjoy while you're young. Cruz, have a good night. Hey, thanks so much, Cruz. You too. George Pallenstein, I have a full scholarship with free living expenses, but I guess my stupid thought and the negative people around ruined it for me. Okay, so I think I like missed some kind of comment chain. My bad in the chat, but yo, that sounds amazing to have a full ride. The farmer that sells tomatoes has more gratitude and passion than Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. Yo, I don't want this to get too political or anything like that, but it's like, yo, like some people, I understand these people are running a business, like the people I work for, but it's like, man, it's like, yeah, I'm not going to be like, it has to be a human first approach. Like, let's sing around, let's lay down on the sand, hold hands, and sing kumbaya. But like, man, it's like you have to think of the people sometimes, and not just about the money. I was bullied a little last year in my culinary class. I wanted to quit so many times because of unconsiderate people. We're like cutting the dishwashing station and ingredients. Man, yo, that's no fun, man. That's no fun. Josh B, I love randomly seeing you live, underrated. Yo, nice to see you, my guy. Nice to see you. No, Bradley, don't let them ruin it for you. Don't let the. That's like okay. What advice can I give? But seriously, don't let a few. Wait, what happened to my watch? Oh, here it is. Phew. Peter Grover, 日本人ですか? Half of this. Jordan Palestine, yeah, Bradley. Don't let anyone. Yeah, yo, for real, Bradley. Like, honestly, like when I started making YouTube videos, I don't know, it always goes back to me making YouTube videos. So many people made fun of me in high school. They shared it around the grade, they shared it around the class, so I had to make a new channel. They shared it that one around, made fun of me. I got laughed at, the finger pointed at me, you know. But Yeah, my bad. So we had a battery malfunction situation right there, and things like that happen. But I think it's time to end the stream for today. I appreciate everyone who who hopped on. For real, I want to talk now and all loud and proud while I make the food, this and that, but I just can't right now with my mom sleeping upstairs. She tells me, Rice Bowl, don't worry about it. I'm asleep. I can't hear you. But still, I don't want to wake her up. She works hard. So, anyways, thank you to everyone who watched today's stream. Um, Not a battery malfunction, my bad. I just lost power. That's the situation. I lost power. Poor battery management. But yeah, anyways, thank you to everyone who watched today's stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Is it just me or no audio? I think it's just you. Yeah, it's just you. Okay, okay. Whew. But okay. I'm gonna film some YouTube shorts voiceovers and then probably head to bed, not gonna lie, I'm pretty sleepy. Gonna rinse off, head to bed a bit early tonight. Only slept like less than 6 hours today, so get a good night's sleep. And I have some exercise related stuff I want to do later on in the year, so I really got to start getting back into training. I lost a lot of progress because I was sick for 5 days, couldn't train the day before that, so 6 days. And then yesterday, today, and probably tomorrow, I'll take one more day off. So almost 2 weeks of no training. And yeah, that's the thing. So I'm gonna have to get back into that also. So I'm gonna try to rest up and why do you think about the new scientific evidence proving Earth is shaped like a hot dog? But yeah, sorry, anyway. Okay. Okay, too much YouTube for today maybe. But anyways, thank you for watching today's stream. See you in the next one. I hope you guys have a good night and see you in the next video.
It was nice talking to everyone. Thank you for everyone who left comments in the chat. It really makes helps out the stream because I can't do it without it. Honestly, like, don't have enough I don't even have enough brain cells to continue talking for that much. But yeah, thank you for tuning in and see you in the next one.